Ooh, bad guy. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I always assumed. It was insurance companies that are driving up the cost. Big pharma.
Well, it's a few different things. One of it is lawsuits actually, and the price of errors and omission and malpractice insurance. People are much more likely to sue based on a bad outcome. And, to an extent, medicine is kind of a trial and error situation.
Yeah.
We all react differently to medications. There is no 100% answer.
What'd he say?
America's gayer for lawsuits than I am for fat older men. Well, no, it's not. It's not even that is the case. What America is gayer for is money, because it's been harder and harder to earn enough money to survive. And I could show you a bunch of graphs that prove this. But basically, what people see these lawsuits as is a sort of lottery. I mean, if you drive around where we live, you see billboards for attorneys.
Injury
saying,
attorneys.
Dan Newland got me $4 million. What they don't say is, they were in a horrific automobile accident. And they put the ads on TV for it. And, people look at malpractice the same way.
All right, got through phase 1 pretty easy.
I mean, when my mom was dying, my sister and I considered malpractice insurance or malpractice lawsuit against a doctor. But ultimately, we decided it would never bring her back, or what would it do for us? It wouldn't do anything. Yeah, well, I mean, there is some truth to that, Murray. But, I mean, that unfortunately isn't unique to here. It's everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. When we're traveling to, especially in the South, maybe it's a Southern thing, but I don't think so.
No, it's a U.S. thing. It's probably more in your face and more about the dollars in the South, because the South is generally poorer. But I mean, even Jason and I grew up in different parts of the country, and there were ambulance chasing lawyers that used the same ads.
Yep.
And the only thing we
would compare notes, and we're like, we would see that too. I'd see that ad too. There'd be a famous actor, and he would do the same commercial, but then the end part of who the company was would be changed.
For years, it was Robert Vaughn.
Yeah.
And then Robert Vaughn ended up on some show in the 2000s, and they got William Shatner for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Irish road safety ads are hardcore. Well, I can't always remember.
All right.
Isn't it in Europe where they have the pictures of diseased lungs on the cigarette packs?
Europe, definitely. Like,
I know they do it in Canada.
In Romania, yeah, there was all kinds of stuff on the, well, I'd have to get my Romanian friends to translate it, but basically it would say smoking causes impotence and shit like that on the cigarette pack.
Picture of a limp dick on
yeah. Well, it didn't have a picture of a limp dick, but it was funny because I could actually read it. You know, I kind of figured out what it said.
Yeah. Well, it's probably a borrowed word. When I smoked, I always tried to get the ones that were about pregnancy, because those didn't apply to me.
We did pretty good there. Right in front of me. Did I get it? I think I got it. Yeah. Yay! Finally. Oh, that boss was tough. Well, so that was definitely the right way to go. So it boosted my shots. So I went with boost shot and extra healing.
Oh, that escalated quickly.
Oh, is it an ad? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. It's a drunk driving ad.
Oh, wow. I can kind of see it on your computer.
And it was, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like some guy having a good time. And he goes over, first they show like a family in the backyard. Then they show some guy like celebrating. And he's on his way home. And some accident and rolls to this people's backyard and kills them.
Wow. Alright, who would have expected to find such a creature in the ruins of a long extinct race? It appears to have been an artificial life form. Maybe it was the protector of that place. Regardless, we believe that the seismic disturbances we detected were the result of its sudden awakening. But what could have activated it? Normally, I'd assign you to investigate, but we have a more urgent matter. After our last transmission from Samus Aran, we abruptly lost all contact with her. It's possible she's gone silent to avoid some space pirates, but it's still concerning. Fortunately, her last transmission did come through, and it contained encrypted space pirate messages. The intelligence team is working as hard as they can to decrypt the messages. I'll update you as soon as we have more information.